Stop everything you are doing right now. Your plans, your worries, the constant noise that tries to convince you that peace is an impossible dream. Just stop. There is a profound difference between the silence of a grave and the silence of a garden before the dawn. One smells like the end. The other smells like a promise. Perhaps you arrived at this moment feeling like you are in a tomb. Maybe you feel that something inside you has died. A dream, a hope, or the simple will to believe in tomorrow. But I want to ask you a question. Have you ever realized that God's greatest masterpieces are painted in the dark? When the world thinks it's all over, that is exactly where eternity is just beginning. Many celebrate Easter as a distant event of the past, but the truth is, we all live our own Good Friday. It is that moment when the sky turns black at midday. It's when you cry out and only hear the echo of your own voice. Where's the miracle you asked for? Why is the stone still there, sealing your exit? Listen closely. The darkness of Friday was not a mistake in the journey. It was the price of your freedom. Sometimes God allows things to reach the point of the impossible, so that when the stone finally rolls away, there is no doubt about who gave the command. If you are tired of pretending that everything is okay, this moment is for you. We are not here to repeat empty words. We are here to align your spirit with the frequency of the resurrection. There is a day that no one likes to talk about. The Saturday of silence. The day between the agony of the cross and the glory of the empty tomb. It is the day of the wait. The day when the disciples locked themselves away in fear. Have you ever felt locked away by fear? Afraid that things will never change? Afraid that your Saturday will last forever? While the world saw a corpse in a sepulcher, hell saw an invasion. While men saw defeat, life was reclaiming the keys to everything you have lost. Every beat of your heart right now is a reminder. You are still here. And if you are still here, it's because the author of the story still has ink in his pen. The stone that looks like a barrier today will be your greatest testimony tomorrow. Take a deep breath with me now. Feel the air entering your lungs. That is life. And where there is life, there is the immediate possibility of a new beginning. You see, the stone was not moved so that Jesus could get out. The stone was moved so that you could see in. So you could see that death and the dead situations in your life have no final power over the one who calls you by name. As we sit here in this quiet space, I want you to invite that light into the corners of your mind where you've hidden your greatest fears. This is not just a reflection. This is an awakening. Think about the weight of that stone. It was placed there by soldiers, sealed by an empire, and guarded by the fear of man. But no amount of human effort can stop a divine appointment. What stone has the world tried to place over your destiny? What labels have been carved into the rock of your identity? They said, it was finished. They said, you were done. But they didn't know that the very ground they were standing on was about to tremble with the power of a life that cannot be contained. You are standing on holy ground. The atmosphere of your life is changing because the King is no longer on the cross. He is no longer in the grave. He is here, breathing His peace into your lungs, reminding you that your story is far from over. If this reflection is touching your heart right now, if you can feel the weight of that stone lifting, I invite you to take a moment to support this message. Like this video so it can reach someone else who is trapped in their own dark Saturday, needing to hear that Sunday is coming. And if you want to make this channel a sanctuary for your soul, a place where you can regularly slow down and reconnect with God, consider subscribing and joining our community. Every video here is crafted to be a space of peace in the middle of a busy world, reminding your heart of what truly matters. Thank you for walking this path with us. Now, let your heart open even wider, because the light is about to break through. The stone is rolling away. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? The silence of the tomb is being shattered by the roar of the Lion of Judah. This is the moment where your faith becomes sight. Resurrection is not just something that happened to a man in a garden 2,000 years ago. It is something that happens in the spirit of every believer who dares to trust God in the dark. I want you to visualize the dark corners of your life right now. The places where you've accepted defeat, the dreams you've buried, the peace you thought was lost forever. Look at them in the light of the empty tomb. If death itself could not hold Him, what makes you think your current problem can? If the grave could not keep the breath of life contained, what makes you think your anxiety has the final word? I declare right now that your season of mourning is over. The grave clothes of your past are being unraveled. You are not defined by the scars of your Friday. You are defined by the glory of your Sunday. Every tear you cried in the dark was a seed, and the harvest of joy is breaking through the soil of your soul. Stop looking for the living among the dead. Stop revisiting the tomb of who you used to be. The one who conquered death is calling you by your name, just as He called Mary in the garden. He is not asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to be present. He is inviting you into a life where the supernatural becomes your natural, where His peace is your oxygen and His strength is your foundation. Take another breath, deeper this time. Feel the oxygen reaching the parts of your spirit that have been dormant. This is the breath of the resurrection. This is the wind of the Spirit blowing through the dry bones of your circumstances. You are rising. Your hope is rising. Your purpose is rising. The world may try to seal the tomb again. They may try to tell you that it was just a temporary relief. But once you have seen the empty grave, you can never go back to being a prisoner. You are a child of the resurrection. You carry the DNA of the overcomer. As we close this moment, carry this truth like a shield. When the world gets loud, remember the silence of the garden. When the pressure gets heavy, Remember the stone that moved. When the fear tries to return, remember the empty linens. You are loved with an everlasting love. You are protected by a power that knows no limit. You are walking in the light of an eternal morning that will never see a sunset. Go forth today with your head held high, not because you're strong, but because He is risen. He is risen indeed. And because He lives, you can face tomorrow with a smile, knowing that every step you take is guided by the King who conquered it all. Rest in this victory. Walk